As I look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done, but the time is hit you, you're not surprised.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News. How you guys doing? Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a couple of videos that'll be coming out in the next few days. It'll be one or two of them on Review Tech USA. One will be on Monday and Matt. Basically, both of these men have had an opinion on Phil, and I thought that was interesting, so I made videos on them. And then we're going to kind of go back to a normal formula. The intro is going to be a little bit different. It's an intro I haven't used in a while. It's long. It's rather egregious, kind of asshole-ish, but I think you guys like it. And, yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not worried about any of that. Today, we're here with Snort Burnell, a good friend, an old friend. And, I mean, I've never actually met him, but, you know, cool enough to let me use his video, so I appreciate that shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a friend, Dspgaming, new greedy goals, and everybody's jealous of me. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil... And this was done February 2nd, which is actually today, now that I think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil feels like he's on top of the world. Okay? He's a man who cannot be taken down. The new girlfriend / maid is on her way. Should be here in roughly 11 days, or give or take. I will hold off on any videos. I might have one more video, talking about that before she actually gets there, and then we'll see what we're working with. But she's going to be here in 11 days. His Twitch channel is, from what I've been told, is doing well. YouTube still sucks, but he doesn't care about YouTube anyway. He's on top of the world. He's got Papa Lou, or whatever this guy's name is, who is kind of being creepy, but yet still very entertaining. Some people think it's actually Brightside Viking. I don't know that to be sure, but Papa Lou he's persistent. He is very, very persistent. So you have to applaud him for that. Everything is working out for Phil. And everybody's trying to bring him down. And in truth, I wouldn't say people are trying to bring him down, but it is interesting on the velocity of new DSP videos that are being made on DSP as of late. Some people have sent it to me in my inbox. Some people have actually hit me up on Twitter with them. And it's very, very interesting. So DSP is kind of being a little bit of a hot topic right now. And it's interesting how it's happening right around the time that this new girlfriend shows up. And his business is going surprisingly well. I mean, besides that whole obese eating. Oh! I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Must have had a cold after that. GTG shower video, starring a special lady who won't be named. But yeah, sorry about that. I got this terrible cold. I don't know what's going on with that. I got a request to do that video too. I don't think I should. I don't want to do the visuals on that. I heard it was rather scary. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to delve into this. We're going to find out what the new goals are for Patreon. And why are everybody so jealous of him? Who is jealous of him? We're going to find that out. We're going to find that out shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DSP News. Always late, never breaking, unreliable coverage that you can't count on. A GTG network and productions. Feels good. I've taken off almost a week now. At this point, I mean, there's probably about one or two videos that are already been uploaded, but I pretty much had the week off from DSP. It's been good, but I miss y'all. And like all good fake newsmen that is a dog in a very tight suit, I need to get back to work. Because, Lord knows, I enjoy working for a living. Let's get into it. You all know the slogan. It is time to watch me work.
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
Yep.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
January 100% officially confirmed was my best month ever.
Really?
here on Twitch.
Congratulations.
Okay, confirmed 100%. In fact, so much so, all right, that I can 100% confirm that it more than made up for the fact that YouTube had the absolute worst month I've ever had on YouTube. Wham! I'm not making ad revenue. Wham!
Yeah, it's a shame.
Videos don't pay off. YouTube sucks. It did make up for that. So thank you guys very much. Because of that, I'm not in any kind of like financial worries or difficulties because you guys were so supportive during the month of January, coming out and watching the streams, cheering, subbing, and tipping. I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Sure do.
Things are sky high, really good. And I want to keep that momentum up going throughout the month of February. In fact, obviously, what we're trying to do here is grow. We want to constantly grow, right? We don't want to become stagnant. We want to grow. We want to get more viewers, more followers, more subs, more everything, so that I can continue to grow my Twitch presence here on a daily basis, all right? You created the monster. You unleashed the monster.
Sure did.
And now your complaint is, well, the monster's too powerful to control. Well, fuck you. That's your fault.
Yeah, it is.
You feed me more. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Wow.
Let me fucking unleash the beast. It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong.
Certainly is.
I have no fucking self-control.
Sure
Ladies
don't.
and gentlemen, today, the first day of February, I am here to announce the new sub goals for the month of February.
Okay.
All right.
This should
So
be
you
good.
guys know what to expect coming up.
Uh-huh.
Here on my Twitch channel. Now, being that we're already at 550 subs, obviously, that's the base level that I'm trying to maintain. At the very worst, I would like to keep 550 subs here on the channel by the end of the month, okay? But however, obviously what we're pushing for is growth. So, what are we looking for? What are we looking for sub goals this month? The first sub goal is going to be 600 subs.
And obviously I'm looking for more and more, going to try to grow over time.
Which makes sense. We're trying to grow, right?
It's funny how he emphasizes the word grow, especially with the new girlfriend / maid on the way. Maybe I'm reading into that. Yeah, I probably am.
That first goal, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep exactly what it was going to be for the month of January. That way, for those who already subbed or tried to push towards that goal, they don't feel like it was like, oh, it was all for nothing.
That's generous
So
of
if
you.
we hit 600 subscribers here on the channel, so, at any time, concurrent subscribers during the month of February, I'm going to be starting up a new cooking show with my girlfriend, who's going to be arriving and moving in here with me in 11 days. So, yeah, as we start to do new recipes and we start to do these things together, I'm going to be filming, at...
Ladies and gentlemen, the young lady is not even in the house yet. We don't even know what kind of problem she has yet. And he's already ready to put her up in front. She's already about to start cooking. Already. He's already to put her on the camera already. What is this, like Vivia Media and some shit? It's like, we're just waiting for the fresh girl to come right off the bus and then, hey, it's time to get to work, sweetie. What are we doing? Phil. You could at least give her a little bit of time to settle in, get to her job, get acclimated to the dust and debris in the house. But I was saying, you can't just shove her right into the gout. She needs to ease into that. It could be dangerous for her health. Shame. For shame, sir.
As we work together to prepare the ingredients and cook things together, and it's going to be a whole new cooking series. If we hit 600 concurrent subs during the course of this month, all right? Pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. And that's what everyone seems that they want to see.
Oh, boy.
And I'm excited for it, all right? They want to see a new cooking series with me and my new girlfriend, and you're going to see it if we hit 600 subs, all right?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't it back in December, early December, that he said that he wasn't going to do Cooking with the King? He wanted nothing to do with it. He cooked all the recipes that he knew. He's already terrible at it. He doesn't want anything to do with it. Even though his own community, his own fans were like, hey, make it a Patreon goal, and we were willing to do that. And he said, no, I'm not going to do it. It's in the past. Leave it in the past. I'm all about moving forward, not looking back. But now that the new maid has been locked and loaded, he's going to exploit her the first chance she gets. You're going to see her make him delicious meals, and you guys get to see her do it. What? Oh my God, Phil. 11 days, ladies and gentlemen. I might actually try to do a video. No, I can't do that. I was going to say I should try to do a video every day for 11 days until she shows up, but I don't think I could actually keep up with that. I'll try it, but I'm don't hold me to that. It would be cool, though, but don't hold me to that. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, speaking of which, shouts out to Jimmy Triforce. Shouts out to the Jackal's Lair. Shouts out to D, of course, and Memology 101, Argent. Shouts out to all of y'all. I hope you guys are doing all right, man. I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into a regular routine, somewhat with you guys. 2-3 times a week, maybe 4. It's the beginning of the year. There's a couple of new bourbons and brandies that I'm looking at. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be an amazing year for us, ladies and gentlemen. At least I hope. Here we go.
Number 2, the tier 2 subscription goal for this month is going to be 650 subscribers. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's not about the money.
Not at all.
It's not.
Not at all.
I'm not here to take a paycheck.
Nope.
That's kind of the stretch goal. All right. If at some point during the
What do you need a paycheck for when you have private ATMs? Exactly, Phil. I get you. You're good. You're smart man, Phil. Smart man.
the month of February, we hit 650 concurrent.
Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, have you guys noticed how since Brightside Viking has fallen, and as well as a couple other whales, that other whales have stepped up? We're talking about a whole new group, a whole new herd of whales have emerged from the depths, from the deep crevices of the ocean of DSP, and they're coming in with full force and consistently too. It's impressive, ladies and gentlemen. It's very impressive.
Subscribers here on my Twitch channel, it's going to be the return of the Patron's Choice playthrough event. Right now, if you guys aren't aware, I'm currently playing Super Mario Sunshine, and my plans are that later on in February, I'll have a major focus to play and finish up that game. Okay? And, you know, that was a playthrough that took quite a long time to get set up and get going due to hardware difficulties and everything, but it's working now, which is great. People are loving the playthrough. So far, the 2 major streams I did of it, people really enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to more of it coming up soon. All right? Now, if we hit 650 subscribers during this month, what's going to happen is, it's official, I'm doing another Patron's Choice playthrough, and then people who pledge $5 or more to my Patreon by the end of this month are going to be nominating and then voting on a new game that will be the new playthrough as a downtime playthrough once Super Mario Sunshine is completed. All right?
I love it when I see the stupidity. I love it. I love it. The money is mine, and I want the money.
And in this case, again, I'm going to lay down some ground rules. I'm going to say, no, I'm not allowing Danganronpa V3 to be in there for multiple reasons. Number one, because my throat is still not good.
I'm not a what?
Jesus Christ, your throat hasn't been good for like 2 months. We're going into February now. You've been complaining about that since like October, November. Jesus Christ, Phil. I've heard of porn stars who have complained less than you have, sir. Just saying. They do that for a living.
Tiny baby.
Like, my throat needs rest. And there's no way that I could do monstrous amounts of reading and voice acting / whatever you want to call it, for a game like Danganronpa right now. I can't. My voice is still too hoarse to do that. All right.
That's entertaining.
A very fallible, very fragile, very, vulnerable person. Everyone knows that.
So they say.
And there might be a few other criteria, but the cool thing here is that for the first time ever, Nintendo GameCube games are on the table. Because I now have a working GameCube in the form of my Wii. And I can play any GameCube game on it. So now for the first time...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring you up to speed just slightly. The only reason why they're on the table now is because, the $12.50 that he was paid to play Mario Sunshine forced him to go back there and, the detractors and haters and everything shitting on him on a regular basis, caused him to go into the deep, dark dwellings, which is a closet, which, Phil's scared of that, and dig out his Wii, which I think earlier versions of the Wii had backwards compatibility for GameCube games. The later generations don't have it, but like mine does, for example. It also has the outlets, or the plugins for like GameCube controllers, which are godlike. And now that's why GameCube games are pretty much on the table. Not only that, but they're actually relatively cheap. It's a shame too, because people say that Nintendo themselves say that it's like one of the worst consoles they ever made, but in truth, it's probably has some of the best games on it. But that's neither here nor there. I'd love to hear what you guys' opinion are opinions are on the GameCube and on the Nintendo Wii, not the Wii U. It was just way ahead of its time, and we just didn't appreciate what we had. Well, not all of us, anyway.
Ever.
DSP News.
People can nominate GameCube games to see if they want to see me play them as this new downtime playthrough, okay?
Okay.
Pretty cool. It's like a whole new world of content when you really think about it. There's been a bunch of GameCube games people have asked me to play over the years, and I was always like, I don't really have a viable way to play them, alright? Now, of course, it's not just about that. There's many other games as well that could be nominated and voted on. As long as they're viable, there's something on a console that I can reach or play. So I'm very curious, if we hit this goal, 650 subs this month, what the patrons are going to be asking for, okay? So it's very similar to last month. The goal was an Indies marathon, and it would be the patrons who would nominate and vote on indie games. It's the same thing this month. It's going to be patrons' choice. Patrons will nominate and vote on the games this month if we hit that sub level, alright? So, the good news is we got two.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. As it pertains to the Patreon goals and players in the viewer's choice stipulations or whatnot, you have to be very wary of those things. Especially as it pertains to Phil, and especially as it pertains to this Mario Sunshine situation. If he didn't get as much pushback as he did, he would have pushed that game off indefinitely. He really would. And I think it's very fair to say that he was going to. Especially when he complained. We'll go over that video later on in a separate video. I have to go back into the archives a little bit and find that one. But especially when he complained about how much it actually costed him to, bring the game up to stature. Like, to buy the game, to get the cables and all that, and all the complaints that went into it. He said it was about 170, 180 bucks. In truth, it probably cost him about 90, maybe. And he had people in his chat who sent him links on Amazon to, hey, you're going to need this, Phil, you're going to need that. Pay a little bit more money, get this, and it'll last you for a long time. So on and so forth. And he went with the cheap stuff, or the cheapo stuff, and ended up biting him in the ass. He eventually did go back around and buy what would be considered standard, and now that's why he wants to go ahead and start using his Nintendo Wii for GameCube games. He wants to try to get as much money out of it as possible. If he had listened to the people who were talking to him, who went out of their way to tell him what he needed, he may not have had this problem. But it's neither here nor there. DSP News.
Two very positive sub goals. I think they're attainable, considering the fact that on average my viewership kind of goes between 500, 600 viewers, especially for bigger new releases. I think that we should be able to hit this goal or these goals during the month of February, especially if I can, keep up my consistency with my streaming and the positivity stays the way it's been going. I think we're good and we're on the right track, all right?
All right.
So we'll keep pushing towards it, all right? And hopefully, again, we can do it. I'm feeling good about it. You guys have been so tremendously supportive so far in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
That, the sky's the limit at this point for me. I'm seriously looking forward to the future so much. It's gross. It's for this. You know how rude it is to ask people about money? You should not ask about fucking money. Oh my god. Excuse me. Excuse me. Shout outs.
Mr. Swaggins did a 25-bit cheer and says, will your green screen get any use this year? Ladies and gentlemen, I will not make any promises. However, let me tell you this. When there is finally maybe some downtime coming up, I will consider maybe using the green screen again. In particular, with these pre-stream rolls and stuff, you'd probably like to maybe see me do some funny shit, right? Just like I used to do. So, yes, perhaps, you will actually see me doing some funny stuff on pre-streams coming up. We'll see. I'm not going to 100% promise anything.
Papa Lou.
Wait a second. Don't you have like a bad back or something, Phil? And that's the reason why. Sorry, that was one of the reasons why you didn't want to use the green screen in the first place, and you didn't have a place to set it up, and you couldn't use it properly, and so on and so forth. But then again, back when you were at the condo, you had used the green screen a couple times, right? Or at least or if not back in the condo, if I'm mistaken about that, when you actually moved into the new house, that first year or so. You had a bad back then, and you were still going ahead and doing all that, what people call cringy stuff. So what makes you so energized now to use it after years of people asking you to bring it back? Makes you wonder, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? DSP News.
Did a 25-bit cheer. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Really, thank you.
Yes, bow your head.
And he says, do you think we could ever be friends?
Oh boy.
I feel like we have so much in common.
Oh boy.
I would really like to have you as a friend.
Are you guys dating?
Very lonely.
You guys wanna
Oh my god!
Shit, you guys want to go out for a cup of coffee or something? Like, you guys need some private time? Just saying. Papa Lou's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to this one. He's gonna be funny.
What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! And I love you, Daddy Phil.
Wow.
Please adopt me. No. I prefer Patreon. Why am I toxic?
Mr. Swaggins just did a 50-bit cheer and said, if I sub at the tier 4 level, which is $10,000, can I crash at your house while I visit Seattle for a month? No.
The guy's a...
Whoa, okay. I mean, let's take the practicality out of this for just a second. All joking. This is going to be all jokes moving forward. Phil, you just turned down $10,000 to have a random person stay in your room? I mean, stay in your house for a month? Shit, you can have him crash on the couch. You can have him crash in your maid's... I was going to say your maid's broom closet, but really it's supposed to be her office. Whatever. You can have her do that. You get 10 grand. And you could do half now. You could do half now, and then half when he or she gets there. That could be cool. I mean, and what's the worst that it happens? He screws your maid a couple times. Hey, what's $10,000 between friends? What's the big deal? But yeah, that sounds like that could have. Come on, Phil. You got them taxes are coming, baby. Come on, Phil. I know I haven't done that video yet, but. Phil, these taxes are going to be a long-term situation, and you're going to need the support. 10 grand is 10 grand, sir. I'm just saying. You're not going to have a $10,000 stream month for a while. So, just saying, you might want to consider it. Hey, just let him crash on the couch, and just lock your doors when you go to bed. Worst thing that happens is your maid goes down there and makes breakfast, and and someone gets some morning nookie before you wake up. No big deal. You don't get up till 11 anyway. What you don't know doesn't hurt you. Just saying, Phil.
Feminine side. Oh boy, Papa Lou did a 25-bit cheer. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Is that going to be the new catchphrase for the maid? Let me stop.
Okay, I seriously would do it. Because I understand that this thing might be going a bit too fast for you, and I can wait. I will wait. Whenever you are ready to open up to me fully.
Yo.
I'm like the man's man. I will be there.
Wow.
No. Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic. I'm not a whiny baby.
Phil, that was Papa Lou. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Here at GTG, we appreciate you putting yourself out there like that and professing your undying love and affection for Phil in a way that Brightside Viking just didn't feel comfortable doing. It's beautiful. I would shed some tears right now, but I'm holding this whiskey in front of me, and you're not supposed to do that, so sorry. It wasn't that moving.
Did a 25-bit cheer and said, more demand for Street Fighter V Arcade Edition than you think. You should really consider making it a sub-goal for shits and giggles.
He should.
No.
What do you mean no? That's a free $1,250. You're an idiot for not doing that, Phil. I mean, seriously. You're just going to rage quit out of the match anyway, but you still get your $1,250. And you get to monetize the videos. It's a win-win. Shh. You a bitch.
Oh, I'm not a whiny baby. Just did a 25-bit cheer. Says, you're so fucking precious when you smile. Okay then. This shocks me.
Very
I'm not
much
a
so.
whiny baby.
Sure are.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Not really.
And I'm not a children's entertainer.
Not at all.
Well, Fred did a 25-bit series. If people need to get over themselves, they think you complain for no reason. Why? If the game worked, why would I complain? The problem is people just don't want to believe that
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you a little bit about this. So, as you guys know, if you've been following my channel up to this point, I'm a big fan of of SJ Samosa, Volt Boy, David Davison, and Volt Boy especially has been on the grind lately with his with Dragon Ball FighterZ, and watching Phil get manhandled, not all the time, but when he gets manhandled by some of these guys or some of these players, it is hilarious because he brings everything out. from my arcade stick wasn't working to there's so much delay that there's crazy lag that I'm not familiar with that character. He brings it all out. I'm talking about all out. I have not heard him complain this much since probably Street Fighter 4, maybe Marvel Infinite. Maybe. Shouts out to Doom, by the way. You were right. He wasn't going to play Marvel Infinite that long. We'll see how long he plays Dragon Ball Fighter Z. My thought is he's going to play up until Street Fighter 30th Anniversary comes out, which comes out in May, if I remember correctly, because I have it on pre-order. So hopefully we get to run in the Phil. It's going to be fun. But yeah, that's what he's talking about. If you guys check out Volt Boys, DSP, Dragon Ball Fighters Z videos. They're amazing. If I remember to, I will link them in my description. Please check them out. They're amazing. They're absolutely hilarious. And I'm telling you, Phil brought out all the stops when it came to complaints. It's amazing. It is so amazing. Oh, it's great. Shouts out to Volt Boy.
Actually decent at fighting games.
I myself am a former pro fighting game player.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do every possible thing they can fucking say and do to try to act like I'm terrible at fighting games. When in reality, the truth is I'm better than 99% of these fucking pieces of shit anyway.
You don't say.
Toxic toilet juice.
Wow.
I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth.
Apparently.
The only people who criticize me for it are people who suck at fighting games, but they want to believe that they're better than me.
Oh.
Not that I am a former professional fighting game player with a storied history of wins at EVO East, at EVO West, at EVO World, at, all these different things. Like, you can look all the results up. They all fucking exist on the internet, right? They want to just make shit up and say, Phil sucks, because these people live a narrative of a dramatic fantasy life where I'm a terrible gamer and I'll never be good at anything. Because they're so pathetic in their own little miserable balls of shit that are their lives.
Yeah.
By the way, I really desperately need the money to help with my tax
You
situation.
sure do.
So,
Hint,
save the house. I need to raise a lot of money this month.
Indeed.
I'm going to need your guys' help. I really am. I'm going to need your support. I need it.
He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children.
It's the guy. I'm watching his Twitch.
Is that really him? Is he the one that got caught it, Matt?
Yes! I just don't get it. I don't understand how people are defending this fucking thing. I really don't.
Wow.
That they have to believe they're better than me at every possible thing. When in reality, I'm the one who games for a living. I'm the one who has had exponential growth on Twitch in the last year. I'm the one who has my girlfriend moving in with me in 11 days. I'm the one with all the positive stuff going on. So they...
You know what, Phil, you're right about that, because I didn't have to go ahead and fly out a woman who has apparently no clothes, no license, and is relatively homeless at this point. I don't understand how that situation works. Wherever she's coming from, she has to have warm clothes. And she wouldn't need to get her license changed for at least from somewhere from 30 to 90 days, depending on the state. Where did you find her exactly? Like, I'm just saying. Phil, let me go ahead and address you for a second. One of the consistent ideas on my channel, in the comment section, is that she might be a mail order bride. Now, Phil, if that's how you decide to go with that, if paying for love is something you're okay with, that's fine. But where did you find this young lady? I'm just saying. Like, she's coming damn near bareback, and not even in the way that you would want her to. You're making it sound like she has nothing. And then when you pick her up, instead of showing her basically her new surroundings and whatnot, and let her get an idea of what's going on, you're going to pick her up, you're going to move her stuff in, immediately have her start cooking and cleaning, then you're going to go out and get her new work clothes because she's transferring from the job that she's at to, I guess, the same job in Seattle. And if it is the same company, wouldn't they roughly have the same uniforms? Maybe? Unless she's been promoted to a different division. That's neither here nor there. That would start talking about logic, and we know that doesn't work here. And this, that, and the third. Where did you find this woman? This chick? This maid? Oh, well, I guess we'll just save it for your your maid video coming up soon.
have to try to make it so that I'm bad because
They are so fucking jealous.
Mm-hmm.
What? What the fuck? Are you fucking serious?
Wow.
Wow. Man, I'm stupid.
Yeah, you are.
What pasta do you prefer?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there we go. Apparently, we're all jealous of Phil and his massive success. And the fact that he can beg for money online and he actually can obtain it. And we're also jealous and envious of his historic fighting game history. His record wins, ladies and gentlemen. He's beaten some of the best. Former pro fighting game player turned into somewhat successful YouTuber to now begging on successful Twitch streamer. Riveting. Just riveting. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DSP News, always late, never breaking, unreliable coverage that you can't count on. A GTG network and productions. Take care of yourselves. This is GTG signing off. End of broadcast. Jealousy.